This is TA, The Truth Hurts, and I'm here with Austin. We're at TCC College, and he's going to answer a question about how you feel about gun laws and what he thinks, what Austin thinks needs to be changed. Austin, go ahead.
I'm a United States veteran. I was with the Marine Corps, and I think that there are some issues with other people being able to have access to guns, but I think that many people don't understand a lot of things about guns. It's true. Because someone is pulling the trigger. It's not the gun shooting people. It is someone shooting the gun. And I think that, yes, certain people should not have access to guns, but to take that away, you're just making it easier for criminals to have.
That's true.
So
that's what I
and people are going to get guns at the end of the day, and if you take that away, it's the law-abiding citizens that get hurt.
So we're just going to have to deal with the losses and continue with the safety of us.
I think that educating people on gun safety is a better route.
You're going to have bad and good people.
You're always going to have the bad and the good, but helping people with knowing about guns and how to deal with someone that has them is a really great thing to do.
Austin, that was some great stuff, man. I appreciate it. You have a good day.
Well.
Austin, y'all, thank you for tuning into my show. Peace out. Welcome to my show, The Activist and The Truth Hurts. And today, we'll be talking about guns. You best believe this is a violent nation where there's a confrontation. It's gonna involve a gun. You best believe when we fight another nation, we'll be the first nation to set off a nuclear bomb. You best believe I'm praying for my nation. Yeah, 'cause God knows that we gonna keep our freedom, America. In 2023, 79% of us in America was murdered by a gun. 79%? Come on, man. Today's topic is about guns. What is going on here? Good luck. Before I get to the good luck part, 79% of us was murdered by a gun in the murder rate department. So everybody who was murdered, as far as 100%, out of 100% of people who was murdered, almost 80% of us was by a gun. So the other 20 was by a knife or a car. I don't know. But I had a very dear friend and she was murdered by somebody's hands. And it's a very serious problem. The problem is not gonna stop, but let's try to slow down the crime. I don't know. Let's bring the percentage down some. Let's shut it down a little bit before it hit one of our loved ones. Good luck on trying to stop gun violence. You already legalized it. How you gonna take somebody else's gun away? How are you gonna take somebody else's gun away without a fight? We need protection. Who's gonna protect us? When somebody walk up to us and try to harm us, who's gonna protect us? All of us are not boxers and fighters and MMAs and all that. I was gonna say UFC. A lot of us don't have these hands. Most of us can't kick and fight. We might just know how to scratch and bite. That ain't enough for these monsters out here, these vultures out to get you and kill you. We have killers out here, y'all. Who gonna protect us? The police always come after the fact. The cameras only get after the murder, after the crime, after the hurt, after the pain? Who's going to protect us? God is not going to come down and just protect you all the time. He gives us sense and wisdom to do the right things to protect ourselves. And he will protect us too. We know that. We know that. How many people you know that was raised in church, was faithful to God, and who done everything God say and still got murdered? It's a serious question, isn't it? I don't know. I really haven't seen it. But Peter still carried a sword, and so did King David. I'm a Bible believer, and I'm a Bible reader, and I'm a Bible teacher, and I believe in that, and I'm going to stick with that. Y'all don't love me. Who cares what y'all think about what I say? This is the truth hurts. For the ones who do love me, sorry. You need to be more responsible with these guns, man. Who going to protect us? If you don't have an answer to who going to protect these people out here, then don't tell them they can't carry no weapon or no gun. Where are you trying to go at with this? The world shouldn't be violent. The world is going to be violent. Jesus said it's going to be wars. For you people out there calling yourselves Christians, but don't want to have nothing to do with violence. Violence is going to come. He said it was. It's going to be wars and all that stuff. What? You're going to have wars. You're going to have rumors of wars. You're going to have civil wars. You're going to have global wars. You're going to have gang wars and family wars. Territorial wars. This is not La La Land. This is a life of trials and tribulations. And those who can deal with it will greatly be rewarded. This is TA, the activist, and we're here with Mr. Rodriguez, and he's going to tell us how he feels about the gun laws here in Texas and what needs to be changed about it. Mr. Rodriguez, what you think?
All right, well, I definitely think there needs to be gun laws. I think having them in place is a good preventative measure from getting the guns into the wrong hands. If we totally, just make guns illegal, bad guys are going to still get those guns.
That's true.
So, and with me, I've been a victim of home burglary, theft when I was little, and the only reason I'm still here and I'm standing and I survived is because my mom had protection. My mom had a gun. So now me personally, I don't own a gun, but if my mom didn't have that gun at that time, then things could have gone a lot different.
That's something to think about, y'all. I mean, people are having movements about violence and no guns, and he says this. I mean, it's just something to think about.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah.
So that's it, Mr. Rodriguez. We appreciate your time, brother.
Thanks. Appreciate
you. Have a good day. Until then, peace out to my show.
Take care.
What's up with the careless gun owners? I don't get it, man. I mean, what's up with that? You don't know how to put a lock on your gun? Why are we hearing bull crap on the news about kids going around shooting at police officers that's no older than the age of 10 years old? What the hell is that? What is wrong with y'all? You parents. I'm starting a movement against y'all. Y'all don't even know how to raise y'all own kids. Now, certain incidents could have been accident. I can understand that. But some of y'all raising y'all kids to be straight up evil. Just straight up trash. Raising them to be straight up rotten. And the parents of the guardians need to be hung by the neck. This is The Truth Hurts. You don't love me. 90% of the people who know me don't even love me. So I surely know you don't love me. Whoever I'm talking to out there. Irresponsible gun owners. Irresponsible have no responsibility whatsoever when it comes to owning a gun. No discipline. Don't put it up when it's supposed to be put up right. Don't take the bullets out the chamber. Do not unload the clip. Don't have a lock on it when little toddlers and kids is walking around, running around. Don't have it put up high where kids can get to it. Don't look at me like that. Y'all leaving guns just laying around anywhere. Y'all, if kids have a curiosity, don't you know they'll grab it even though you done taught them something? You gotta have them well trained. Not just a day you talk to them and then after that you let the gun roll around freely in the house where they can grab it. 5 years pass by and you haven't mentioned a speech about a gun to them in 5 years. You think their curiosity don't arise after 2 months? You gotta keep talking to them about guns. Today's world is not about dying from swords now. When you get murdered, you either gonna get choked to death or you gonna die by a gun. What's up with this raising the age limit to 21? Men raise the age limit to 30. Even the 25-year-olds these days are too emotional and don't listen to nobody, and they want to take everything out on everybody with a gun. 21 is not old enough. Look at what's going on with the 21-year-olds. Show me one mature 21-year-old. It's probably a lot of y'all out there. I apologize if I have not recognized any of y'all, but the ones I know is pretty immature. Raise the age limit. The ones 21, a lot of them don't have a conscience yet. They haven't been taught. Make them go through some training. When you do raise the age limit, they have to be qualified mentally and how to use it. Raise the age limit. That'll help prevent some of this too. All of this might help prevent the ones who we love from getting killed by a gun or someone who shot the gun. Because guns don't kill people, use guns to kill. Remember that. We need to go to the legislators and fight to raise the age limits. I'm the activist. You can reach me on my comments. I will comment back. And we can start this movement together. Raise the age limit. They trying to get it to 21. No. It needs to go higher than 21. There's still babies almost at 21. You have a few mature ones out there, but very few. We need to raise the age limit, then we need to go from there with this gun stuff. Am I in agreement with everybody in agreement with me? Until then, peace out. Welcome to my show, The Truth Hurts. This is Dirk right here, and he's going to answer us a question about how he feels about the gun laws and what needs to be changed about it. Dirk.
Okay, I think that what needs to be changed is there needs to be more intense background checks when it comes to gun laws. It's a little bit too easy to own one. I think they need to do a more thorough background check, if anything.
What about the streets, T? It's so easy to get these guns on these streets.
It is.
I mean, you don't even have to. I mean, you can go anywhere in the hood and just ask somebody where can I get a gun, and there you go.
Well, unfortunately, you got a lot of people out here who have the license to sell guns, and you have some bad ones who, because they have that license, they're the ones that sell it to the people on the street, you know. And like I said, if you are able to get guns or buy guns, then unfortunately we have some bad people that will abuse that, and they'll get it for somebody else.
So that's the problem.
So that's one of the, but it's not too much you can do about that.
It really ain't. No.
You know, it's not too much.
Age
you can do
limit
about
too.
that.
What you think about that? The age limit. You know, the 21, the 25.
Yeah.
They mature enough. They get
They're
so
not.
emotional.
They're
and
not.
They
They're
want to go
not.
kill somebody.
They all in their emotions. So no, that's something they need to change.
That's true. I
Unfortunately,
agree.
unfortunately, you know, a lot of this stuff is by design. You know, allowing them to be this young, or allowing people to get guns so easy. I mean,
Do they see that it's a war coming? Is this something that they're seeing that we don't see? To where if there is an infantry war to where another country come here and our neighborhoods is loaded with guns. I mean, they're gonna have to fight us just as well as they're gonna have to fight the military.
Right. I mean,
you know, it's really some stuff that we don't know.
It is.
Think,
It's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that goes on, and that could be one of them. It could be a ton of things that I know a lot of people call conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
But a lot of those theories are on point. But again, it could come from any one of those directions. So that's a valid point. But
yeah,
unfortunately, as far as what you were saying,
just a theory.
Yeah. But yeah, they do need to do a thorough background check. They need to up the age limit, and people need to be held accountable. If you are a gun owner, and like that incident, I don't know if you heard about.
Forest Hill.
Was it
The little girl got killed.
No, it was the two little boys that got a hold of that gun, and they was right behind that AC unit or something.
Really?
It was two boys. I don't know if it was Fort Worth, but that was a big YouTube. It went viral. It was two young little boys. I'm talking like 8 years old or something, 7 years old. Yeah, and they had stolen their. One of the kids had stolen one of their parents' guns, and they actually, from what I understand, shot at one of the police. But the way the police handled it, they didn't. The two little boys didn't come up dead or nothing, but they ended up sneaking up on them and grabbing. Yeah.
I heard about that.
So there's some accountability that needs to happen with the parents on that.
Yeah, because I have gun locks.
Yeah,
where you can lock up your
there's
gun.
no reason why those little kids should have been able to get a hold of their parents' gun.
Yes.
So there's a lot of things that needs to be changed, but most definitely more thorough background check, and people need to be held accountable. And it's not, and I'm not just talking about a slap on the wrist. I'm talking about unfortunately, because of those kids getting a hold of that gun and it's your responsibility.
Yes.
Yeah, the parents need to take some heat. And then
I'm laughing, but I agree with him.
Yeah, most definitely.
Dirk, it was a pleasure, bro. You said some good stuff. Very good information from Dirk. Until then, tune into my channel, The Truth Hurts. Peace out.
All right.
It starts at home. Start teaching your kids. Teach them about right and good and stop teaching them evil. That's the problem now. 99% murders in 2023. 55% suicides in 2023. 38 homicides in 2023. 1% preventable accidents in 2023 through 25. Teaching our kids how to love and forgive instead of hate, I believe it'll help. So they can grow up and forgive and not use their emotions to retaliate with a gun and murder or kill somebody.